Hi there, it's Kevin, and today, oh my goodness, I forgot to mute that. You really don't need to hear me twice. Uh, sorry. And today I'm going to be playing some more Realm of the Mad God. Specifically today, my plan is, hello, Hiroka. My plan is to level a couple of new characters. If you watched last stream, you saw that I finally had my wizard die to lag, unfortunately. But after stream, I managed to also kill off my huntress. So I've got a couple of new characters here that I'm going to be leveling. And then after that, it's probably I'm going to play the sorcerer to get max dex on them. Anyway, well, that was loud. Anyway, if you were wondering why this is called level-headed, this stream, that is why. So, how are you doing today, Hiroka? What was that noise? That was the bucket falling over. I have a bucket. There's a drip in my basement sometimes, and I have a bucket set up to catch it, and the bucket just fell over. It's not actually. It's sort of precariously balanced. So that's what makes that made that noise. Um, And if you didn't hear it on stream, the reason Laurel heard it is because she's right above the bucket. She's on the ground floor. Catastrophic. No, it means that the drip will fall on the floor for a while. Hello, Shayna. So, have you watched the hilarity of me playing Getting Over It? Sorry for your wizard. Lag is lag is, I mean, if you watched, I think Linky clipped that particular thing, and you could see I was in orange health, but there were no shots near me, there were no enemies near me, and then I was dead. Okay, well, you you can watch that later, Shayna. um, People enjoyed it. Even though I was very frustrated, I did have some fun playing it. Hello, Asian Chili. So, how is everybody? Those 30 minutes were amazing. Well, thank you. Yes, plenty of salt. Uh, anyway, how is everybody doing today? Oh my goodness. I bet that's my wife's parents calling at a very inconvenient time. Karans, yep, that's my wife's parents. Uh, so I apologize for the ringing phone, but I am not going to go get that because it's, well, difficult for me to get to that phone, unfortunately. Good, I think my wife answered it, or the answering machine picked up, or something. I'm doing well, glad that it's almost Friday. Yes, almost Friday. Almost the weekend. Anyway, so, as I was saying, my plan is to level up these two characters to start with today, and then work on maxing on dex for the sorcerer. The sorcerer's only 4 away from max dex, so that should not take a long time either. After that, I don't really have a plan. Maybe I'll play, well, my trickster is currently my mule character, but I probably have some space in my vault at the moment, just because I created 2 new characters and I had to equip them, obviously. Anyway, so let's get on with leveling this rogue. Yeah, it's a good thing I keep sort of upper mid-tier stuff in my vault, so I'm always ready to start a new character, mainly because I constantly die. Oh, I do want to, I want to pick up my pet. I often do my leveling without my pet because it's really... Well, I guess I'm going to be playing at least 10 minutes of of getting over it, or 20, I guess. And hello, cause he delayed it. So let's find my preferred pet, which is my... Okay, half an hour. Not that one, but my rare. There he is. You can tell he's the rare one because he's bigger. Half an hour at the end of stream will be devoted to getting over it with Bennett Foddy. I did get a little bit past where I started last time after falling to the ground many, many, many times and having people tell me I'm bad at the game and etc., etc. Those are like random drive-by trolls, though, so I really didn't take that to heart or anything. And I know I'm bad at the game, so telling me I'm bad at the game is like telling me I'm breathing. That is a game I am not good at. This is a game I'm mediocre at, so that's better than not good or bad. But yeah, can be very frustrating. Thank you for that retweet, Shayna. Yay! Level 9 already. Come on, you stupid sprite. Die. There you go. And into the hive. Yeah, I know. I guess 10 minutes really isn't enough. So initially when I set the maximum number of redeems per stream to 1, that was probably too low. I think about half an hour is just about right, actually. So yeah, the Huntress, who I killed last night after stream, it died just due to my own stupidity. I just completely was an idiot. No other explanation can be made, and unfortunately it was the Huntress who was carrying my one and only Doombow, so I now no longer have a Doombow. Yes, F for the Huntress, F for the Wizard. Oh, that dazed is annoying. Alright, well, down into orange health again. Fortunately, my pet is here to save my ass. And this is not nearly as dangerous as... Do you still have a Trickster with the ST set? Yes. The Trickster has, well, it's got 3 of the 4 pieces of the ST set. It doesn't have, I believe it's the armor it doesn't have. It's got the dagger and the prism and the ring. Well, manacles, but it serves as a ring. So yeah, I don't have the armor, which means I don't have the skin that goes with having all 4 items. But it's still, the 3 item bonuses are very nice on that. Anyway, I do not grieve for my dead characters. I understand that it's all a part of the game. You know, I'm kind of sad about losing the Doombow. It was my first Doombow. And the equipment that my wizard had was really nice. Thank you for the host, Shayna. Thank you for your many acts of support. I very much appreciate you. All right, another hive. Should make 10th level on this one. Huh? There we go, 10th level. Well, that's interesting. Oh, okay, there it is. Just missed the turn. Always be moving. That is one of the rules of games like this. So, just movement isn't always enough. Sometimes you have to understand the attack patterns. Which kind of movement is best? Hey, I got something good. I got a blue bag. And I got the sphere. And I also got a bee egg. I have so many bees. Wow, I was not doing well there. I'm just going to leave. Well, thank you, Shayna. The number of bee eggs that I get is ridiculous. If you've seen my pet yard, I have a bunch of uncommon bees because I got a lot of bee eggs, and you can't give them away. They're soul bound, so you could give them away. I would be giving them away to everybody, but yeah, you can see I do have a few empty slots here, so have to worry about having too much stuff in my vault right now. Anyway, oh, that was some fun lag. That's full, so we're going here. Yeah, I gotta remember, this is a low-level character. He's only level 10. He's not got nearly as many hit points as some of my other characters. Doesn't have the stats of my other characters. Yeah, what the heck, I'm gonna go into a forest maze. So I can't just run through the hive with him. I have to pay more attention to his hit points. He gets low. It's a bad thing. I can't just rely on my penguin to save my butt. I have to play a little bit smarter. And that is not the way to go. So let's try this way. And is this? Yes. You know, I noticed when I was playing the Exalt client that the forest maze actually looks different than than it does here. You can much better tell when there is a gap here versus when it's a solid wall. Kind of like that. It does make it a little less challenging, but it also makes it a little less frustrating. You don't have to try every single possible wall to see if you can make it through. Hey, we're already near the Midlands. I don't think that I am going to go to that Ent Ancient, because the problem with Ent Ancients when you're lower level is their evaluation enemies, and if somebody higher level comes in and buffs it, you know, hammers at it, does a lot of damage, suddenly you have all these other Ents and greater nature sprites, and you can die very fast. So try to avoid them when I am under-leveled. Not that I would be buffing it, not that I would give it a challenge of any sort, but always possible for somebody to come in during the evaluation phase and just hammer the heck out of it. And I've had enough character death for the week. I would prefer not to have this character die as well. Ooh, somebody died from a headless horseman. Those can be nasty. Even if you're level 20, they can be nasty. Another T2 ring. Nope. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day today. I hope things are going well for everyone. I am not going after that centaur. I don't know why they think a centaur is a reasonable quest or bounty for this 11th level rogue, but I would disagree. Not because the centaur itself is, well, okay, 12th level, not because the centaur itself is that tough, but because it can be in a very busy area with lots of opponents, and you can get overwhelmed fairly fast. So I don't know if they've upped the drop rate on the hive, but you're getting a lot of the drops of it. Which could be good for my sorcerer if I get any potions of dexterity to bring them back to work on maxing my sorcerer. Alright, well that was not the right way. And yes, I should probably be using, I'm sure someone is thinking it right now, I should probably be using my ability more in places like this. Because not having all of these bees target me would be a good thing. Alright. Oh. Yeah. The circling pattern is good for some of the queen bee shots, but she does have that radial shot, which can be a pain in the butt. But it is good versus those honey shots she fires out in an arc, and which cause the dazed. It's a thing you really need to worry about. Hey! She did not drop anything I care about. Right now, my Tinkerer's quest for a low-level dungeon is for the spider den. I need to get 4 marks of Arachna to get a beginner's quest chest. I'd kind of like to do some spider dens today, which, since I like that dungeon, I might even do a clear. Usually it's not worth it. but killing all of those tiny little green spiders can provide plenty of experience points for a non-maxed level character like myself. And it still wants me to go after that Ent Ancient. No thanks, game. I don't know. When I was first playing the game, these later quests, they seemed ridiculous. This isn't too bad as long as nobody else buffs that Ent Ancient. But when you're very first starting out and you don't have the equipment, you're a new player, you don't have a pet, you don't have the equipment, it's just too dangerous. I'm not sure how they decided on which quests go with what level, but at least at first they seemed to be a little too challenging to me. I would, after about 8th level, I would stop paying attention to the quests, or bounties as they are called. Well, sort of called. When you complete them, they're quests. When you see them here, they're now bounties. Anyway, after about 8th level, I would start ignoring them because they would always seem to be way too hard. But maybe they were decided on because they knew that very, beginning characters are not most of the players, that most players have had at least some time to build up equipment, so they would be able to handle, say, an Urgle at 13th level. And while I do want to kill every single Urgle, not right now, I guess. More interested in just getting some experience points, leveling this character, getting him up to 20. Wondering there for a second if we had killed off all or most of Oryx's heroes, because you get that as a quest often when that has happened, the Dark Elf Queen. But no, I just looked. We've got 30 remaining heroes of Oryx. It must just be that at this particular level, that's the opponent of choice. Now, I could have looked for a Lich there, but once again, it's an evaluation opponent. You never know when somebody's going to pop in and go, hey, let me buff that for you. Well, thanks. Oh, back to the Urgle. All right, well, we're all the way up to 14. I remember, yes, I think I did. I was wondering if I remembered to tweet out the stream, and yes, I did. And it also looks like I updated my Discord, so yes. So okay, good chance at maybe getting a spider den. Nope. think I have run this character through a forbidden jungle yet. Yeah, that's kind of another reason that I am annoyed about that wizard dying. In addition to not making it to 2000 base fame and losing some stuff that I don't know that I will ever get back again. That was probably the first character I ever had who might have had a chance of getting the tunnel rat bonus. He was actually tough enough. I mean, not to solo all of those dungeons, but could have, you know, with a couple of other people helping me along, I could have made it through the dungeons that I hadn't ever done. Which way? This way. Hey, 15th level. So that's kind of a lost opportunity, unfortunately. But it happens, and yes, if I had been paying more attention to my environment, I would have realized the fact that I was having terrible lag, and that therefore orange meant I might be dead already and should close the window. I was not paying enough attention to my environment to notice how bad the lag was, though. Just enough to notice that, hey, there's nobody near me, there are no shots, so I should be okay. Well, that's wrong. If your lag is bad enough, you could be dead without knowing it. One more. And down. I'm really not sure. I think this is one of the dungeons that's rated at 2 tombstones. I'm not quite sure why. Only challenging part is in the boss room when Mixcoatl triggers those pillars. That's the part where I have died just from not paying attention. When he's about to do that, if you have poor armor, you know, poor total defense, or poor hit points, your hit points aren't very good. You need to get out of the room for at least a second. Maybe 3, I'm not sure how long it is that it's pumping out. I don't think I've said this in a while, but the reason that I'm doing this is because of the times when that has happened, when he's triggered these pillars, and I've said, oh, I must get out of the room, and then I get caught on some bit of the plant life and then die. That has happened. And yes, move out. Let my pet heal me. And then Yay! Oh. I don't need the Mark of Mixcoatl. I already got a pollen powder. Don't really even need that. That's a useless ring as a ring, but not too bad as pet food. All right. Move that. Oh, I don't have a backpack. I can't move it into my backpack. Yummy pet food. Yes. Yes. Crystal bone ring. Apparently pets like eating stuff like that. So good for my pet. That's right. I need to figure out. I believe that I just maxed one of my uncommon bees. I gotta figure out which one I want to work on maxing next. And once that's done, it will be time to use 2 of the bees. Level 16. Yeah, I don't think that... So the other character I'm leveling today is the samurai. And I don't think that I have played more than one samurai before this. You can look at my graveyard to see. But the last time after I took a break from Realm of the Mad God, I came back and there was a new character class. It was the samurai. And I went, well, I have 0 stars on this. I must fix that. So I got a 3-star samurai. But I haven't played it since then, so it's been a little while. I'm trying to remember. Oh no, maybe there was one other samurai that I played briefly before it died as well. Okay. Nope, not that way. Oh, that's a lot of those little ones. Dazed. No. And once again, nothing. Well, you know, I could bring that T7 armor back just to dump it in the Nexus. But I don't think... No, it's only 50 feed points. I don't want that. Oh, up to level 17. Almost on level 18. Once again, thank you everybody for being here. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're having a good day. supposedly you can get wine cellar incantations in some of these lower level dungeons, not in the pirate cave or the forest maze, but I don't think you can get them in the spider den either, but I believe I have even gotten a wine cellar incantation in a couple of lower difficulty dungeons. So, and of course I got that one Pirate's Hook, which by itself is pretty much useless. But combined with the other SD items in that set, they're pretty cool. So even the simplest dungeon has a reason to run it. If you haven't maxed the number of pets in your pet yard, you can still get pet eggs in the forest maze. So that would be a reason to run that one. And of course you can get bee eggs in the hive. The staff that you can get out of here is worth it if you don't have a really good staff already. I mean, if you've already got a tier 11 staff or something as good as a tier 11 staff, you probably don't need the staff from here. But if for some reason you have run out of good staves, however you want to say it, staffs. I don't believe that's the proper plural, but it's not a terrible staff, and it is pretty good as pet food as well. So even the Puddly dungeons can have a reason to be run. Are you going to come out of there, or are you just going to annoy me back in the trees? I think you're just going to annoy me by hanging back in the trees. Fine. I don't need to do an actual clear. I'm just killing off all the monsters here to get the XP, the experience points. So, level 19, so we are almost... The hallucination sprite for that one, I think, was very odd. It looked like it was not there or something. Almost to level 20, after which I will switch to, well, I'll do a little bit of housekeeping with this character, and then I will switch to the samurai and level it. So more low-level dungeons, which I understand probably a little more boring than me diving into, say, a Manor of the Immortals, or even doing a solo undead lair. Well, let's get out of there. All right. But hey, I still can enjoy these dungeons. Yes, the... What? Where did it... Did it drop? Yeah, okay. I was wondering. You can't... I can see one pixel out of both of those bags. There's a single pink pixel peeking up. All right, so the... You aren't seeing where I'm putting my cursor, but... Yeah, both of those bags were almost invisible there. They were both hiding behind some plant life. And after some of the hairy situations I was getting myself into with the wizard, something that's a little more laid back is nice for me. Anyway, and then after as I said, I'm almost done leveling this rogue. After I'm done leveling the rogue, level the samurai, and then onto the sorcerer. And because it's Dex that I'm looking for there, still be doing some of the hive. I'll still be looking for magic woods. So, going after Ent Ancients with that, and going up into the Godlands, and trying to deal with Sprite Worlds. This Phoenix has been up here for a while. Yep, I don't need either of those things. Hey, we have hit level 20. So that is pretty much it for this rogue for at least a little while. Obviously, at some point I'm going to want to... Well, first thing I'm going to want to do is see how many potions of speed I have in my vault. In the regular chests. And I'm also going to want to pick up a backpack for this character now that he's leveled. I don't have... Oh, that's right. It's T7 armor off here. I have the feeling that he will die right away, so he's worth putting a backpack on. Oh, let's see. Where do I have... Potions of speed, if any. Oh, there's one. How far do I have to go? 28. I know I don't have 28 potions of speed here. Oh, but I do have 8 just in this one chest, so... Hey, here you go, Mr. Rogue. Have a little bit of speed. All right. That frees up a bunch of vault space. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Any more potions of speed? No. Next, I want to pick up not a Christmas backpack, a regular old backpack. That's right, I have a Dex potion sitting here that I can give to that sorcerer once I started on his Dex. Now there's a nice backpack. There. I want to feed to figure out which bee I want to give this to. Oh, that's the one that I've max leveled. Heal, attack, fire, and savage. 1 heal, savage, and magic heal. Oh, that's the one. The one I'm going to fuse into because I would really like to have a pet that has heal and magic heal. So that's it for this character. I don't think I need to do anything else with him right now. Changing over to the samurai. Did spend a little time before stream today on the rogue. That's why he started out not at first level, but I didn't spend any time on this samurai, or almost no time. Just enough to sort of equip him. I'm going to be throwing out those T0 things. Yeah, I must have, because I remember using a Wakizashi. I think I have done a little bit with the Samurai Beyond. Just my first one. Oh, next I want to get some potions from Gil. Yeah, I suppose I don't do. Spell that all out. Pots works exactly the same way. That, that, and that, and that. And you pick up my pet. Head out and do some leveling. Here, pet, pet, pet. There you are. Almost maxed rare on that one. It's just so painfully slow when you are starting out, especially at some of the slower character classes. That will be fixed in no time at all, or very little time. Oh, did I just kill a cube? Wow. I usually don't worry about that with the sword classes because their reach is so small, but apparently just off screen there was a cube. All right, I will go deal with this bandit leader, I guess. I was hoping... Hey! Second level. Yeah, I still, I mean, I've played the samurai a little bit, but I'm still really not used to the ability and how it works. Level 3! Yeah, when I see people who die at level 1, 2, 3, I think, wow, you must be a very new player, or you're using that strategy where you teleport into the Godlands. Hello, Noodle! Where you teleport into the Godlands to get experience really, really fast. Because you'll see occasionally character die at level 3 due to Ghost God or something like that. And, yeah, don't do that, people, really. It doesn't take that long to level your... I mean, notice how fast I'm leveling here. It does not take very long to level your character. Even if you're doing it like this. Even if you're sitting down here in the lowlands. They must have changed the drop rate on those. It used to be that I would attack those sumo masters just so that I could get potions off of them. So that's not as important anymore. Because you usually get 3, sometimes even 4 potions off of them. I suppose now that just being in a guild means you can have an infinite supply of those kinds of potions. Yeah, these first few levels are so fast. Why even bother with that strategy of teleporting to the Godlands? You know, if you have really, really bad equipment, if you're just really a starting out character, maybe it'll be slower. But I could be handling most of this without a pet. And being a little better at dodging than I am. And look, I'm already up to 7th level. Okay, I haven't been in a pirate cave with this character yet. Did your wizard die, or are you playing on a new character? My wizard died. Linky did a clip of it, so if you want to go see it, It was a very sad lag-related death. So look at my clips and you will find that clip. And the thing is, if I had been paying more attention to my environment, I would have noticed how bad the lag was, and I would have gone, oh, I am in orange health. Maybe I'm already dead. I should close my browser window. Yes, rip. It's very unfortunate. But it did end up being my very first and only now, for the moment at least, 5-star character. So that was good. That was very nice that I finally have gotten a 5-star character. And then I managed to kill off my Huntress after stream by being an idiot. So I had 2 character slots to fill. And this is one of them. I think this is the one that I started after killing the wizard. But hey, look, I have a whole bunch more fame to work with right now. I am closer to, not a lot closer, but a little closer to being able to upgrade my pet yard. It also, of course, gave more fame to my guild. Are you planning on getting your second rare pet to have abilities heal and magic heals at first and second? So this is not, I'm running with it right now, this is not my only rare pet. You can go look at my pet yard on Realm Eye and see that I have a few rare pets, actually. I am planning on getting yet another rare pet, which also will not have heal and magic heal as its first 2 abilities. Just because I keep getting all of these bee eggs. And so I now have a ton of uncommon bees. Well, a ton. I probably have half a dozen. So I am leveling bees right now. I have 1 maxed uncommon bee and 1 another uncommon bee that is above base for uncommon. And that second one, has heal as its first ability and magic heal as its third. So, yes. At some point, either this or, because if I unlock that third ability someday, once I've upgraded my pet yard, I will be able to have magic heal on this pet. And also on that insect pet, whatever it may end up being. But obviously, my pet yard is currently at rare, so it's a ways off. But I do realize that magic heal is a very nice combo, and I would like to have it someday. I suppose I could go through and look at all of my pets and see if there are any of them that have heal and magic heal as the first 2. Heal's most important for sure. Magic heal just allows you to use your abilities more. Yeah. And I do kind of like, I like the decoy. It would be a lot better if he didn't do that. If he didn't rush right up to me whenever he possibly could. Decoy would be nicer. But obviously that's a behavior that they made on purpose. So Yeah. It just means you have to be moving around more and be mindful of where your pet is when you're moving, as well as where the shots are coming from. Right. Let's see, wrong end. Okay. Hey, 9th level. So yeah, I want obviously to have pets have heal as that first ability, and magic heal as a second ability would be nice, but not quite as important as heal for the first. Where am I supposed to go? Down. Down to the left. Ugh. Hallucinating. Well, quiet is the more annoying part. No, stop running into trees. Well, I did not position that correctly. I will pick one of those up. Thought you were safe back there in the forest, didn't you? Haha. Or jungle, I guess. I have my trusty Wakizashi. Which, unlike my sword, can cut through the jungle. Those villagers. Can be lured out as opposed to all these other creatures who don't want to move. They don't want to cooperate. There. You know, I really don't understand what those shots are supposed to represent from those little ghosts. They obviously are supposed to have some sort of meaning. Come on. Come out. I don't want you there when I'm trying to run away from the pillars attacking me. Okay. Deal with this for a little bit. Maybe you will wander out of the jungle. Hey, good. They look kind of like feathers to me. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be. But why would a ghost be shooting feathers at you? General strategy for that room is to try and lure... Oh, it's the world's most useless robe. Usable really only as pet food. I don't know. I mean, why they designed that robe that way? Only way it would become useful ever is if they were to swap it into an ST set that went with the staff and the ring and the skull. So it would be a Necromancer ST set. And then they'd have to have some pretty powerful bonuses for it to be worthwhile. You know, set bonuses. There am I. Level 11. So, halfway there. I'm not going into a sewer anytime soon. So apologies for my late start today. For anybody who was expecting me to start right on time, I did not. I started a little late. Probably 2:15 instead of 2 o'clock my time. And running late. Started lunch late, finished lunch late. Started my setup for stream late. It was all late. Yes, I'm not going into a puppet theater anytime soon with this character either. Yeah, and as I was saying about, you know, that robe there, they have done things very similar to that, where they've changed items in that kind of way. Then they rename all the old ones to Legacy whatever, and it's just the new ones that you pick up that would be ST versions instead of UT, like this is. Not impossible. And it would make people, I mean, even if it was just a little better, it would make people value these robes of Tlatoani. Instead of it being basically a joke. There's no way, the way it is, that anyone would ever want to wear that robe. It's less useful than, I don't know, a T1 robe. It's less useful than that. So. All these questions about this particular realm. Is this dead? Is that dead? All right. And it's not even really good pet food. It's 250 feed points is not that good. You're not going to feed it to a rare pet. It's not worth it. At that point, you're looking for, you know, 700 feed points from an item, not 250. Level 13. Which means that it's pointing at me at Urgles again. Yeah. I want to be armor broken and blinded while fighting in the Highlands. That was sarcasm. I do not want to be armor broken and blinded while fighting in the Highlands right now with this character. So I'm not going to go after that Urgle. I don't think I need that. I don't really have my inventory memorized as well as I should. What's there? Oh, I don't. Beware my rock dragon. I certainly will try to avoid your rock dragon right now. All who face him shall perish. Probably not true. I haven't seen a single spider den this play session. I think. Really late on using my ability. Even on a road, this character seems very slow. Is that a different Urgle you're pointing at me at? Oh, how wonderful. I will continue to ignore it. Dodgy little swarm. Okay, it's not little, but it is very dodgy. Its movements. Hey, finally. Let's go into a spider den. And turn on auto fire, because there are many targets that I can be constantly shooting at. Wow. As long as I keep moving in. Come on. Always more targets. High target density here. Which is another nice thing about the spider den. High target density means lots of experience points. And yes, these tiny little spiders don't give you much. But, oh, poor egg. you are constantly killing things, it adds up. Be getting to Arachna soon. Yay! So... Oh, missed. Wow, I am not doing well hitting Arachna. That took a lot longer than it should have. Alright, turn off auto fire. A dagger. Oh, I still don't need that dagger. I'll pick that up. And yes, the Tinkerer is going to want that. Excuse me. Gosh, give me to a pet. All right. First here, those two items to my pet. That's the one. Few levels. Then I'm going to drop that mark off in my vault. If this character dies, I will not lose that mark of Arachna. Oh, that lag, it's just not good. All right. That's the wrong way, apparently. Oh, there. That's not the right way either, I guess. All right, I'm going to try this way now. Do not run into cactuses. Or whatever that is supposed to be, a bush. I don't think I'm up to attacking a Ghost King right at the moment. Thanks for the suggestion, King. Yes, this is another situation where there's a lot of target density here. So possible for this to lag you to death. Well, not death, but to, unless you really go level and don't have much armor, but you can get lag kicked. Stop running into plants. Still haven't seen any sandsman swarms lately that were as bad as when they first started happening. There were times you couldn't see the ground. There were so many sandsmen in an area. It would get so dense that they would overlap and you couldn't see the ground. And they were just large areas like that. Still kind of a problem. And obviously, if you've got creatures at such a density that people are in danger of getting lag kicked, that's not a good thing. But, hey, nothing's perfect. Seem to have at least made it a little better. So since I started about 15 minutes after when I would normally start, I will probably be starting my play of Getting Over It 15 minutes later. So instead of starting at 4, I will start at 4:15 my time. It is 3:37 for me right now. In a little less than 45 minutes. I'm going to hit 20th level before I even make it out of the lowlands, it looks like. This time. Keep running into these large swarms of opponents. Yeah, this character is not equipped to handle the Dwarf Miner event. So I will head in that direction, but I will hopefully not make it all the way to him. Well, I might make it to the Midlands before 20th level. Possibly. Yeah, long ago, I used to think of those sumo masters kind of as potion dispensing stations. Okay. I have made it to the Midlands. Yay! Back before I decided to create my own guild, and for guilds meant you can have as many of those healing and magic healing potions as you would like. For Gil inhabited the guild. Because those little sumos are very easy to kill and had a good chance of dropping potions of healing and magic healing. And there we are. We have made it to level 20. Well, I have made it to level 20. And you've come along with me, so I guess. I am going to head back. Pick up a backpack on this character, and then move out with the sorcerer, who needs to get just oh, you can shut up. Just a few more potions of dexterity. He will be... There's one. He maxed dex. Yeah, I don't usually go with cloths on my characters, but I kind of liked that binary pattern cloth for sorcerer. Have anything sitting in my backpack? Yes, I have. I have a lucky clover if I decide I want to use that. Keeper in Kraken. Now, I think I was saying a while ago, I was talking about fame and getting the fame from that wizard dying. I am very close. Well, much closer, thanks to Blinky and Unker. Being able to upgrade my guild will be nice. 100,000 fame point upgrade. I think we're over 94,000 now. So, very soon. Soon we should be able to have a better guild, a better, bigger structure. I don't know if it gives you any real benefits. As I said, talking about the sorcerer earlier, I am going to go into hives because the hive, well, I'm willing to go into the hive. That's the actual name of the dungeon. Because you can get potions of dexterity in there. I'm willing to go into the magic woods. Because you can get potions of dexterity in there as well. That person was saying there's a hive here, but it disappeared just as I got close to it, so. Yeah, missed it. So yeah. And of course I'm going to be haunting this area here, looking for... Well, I probably don't need to. Thinking of speed potions for my two very new characters, both of whom just made it to level 20. But they can do it for themselves, and I want those potions of dexterity. I'll be heading to the Godlands, or in the general... I suppose if I do find a snake pit on the way, well, that's annoying. I will go into it because yes, I have two characters who are not maxed on speed now. Oh. No, I really don't want to go visit the what the heck? Yeah, great. I don't want to deal with that right now. Yeah, Here I care about? Probably not. A T2 ring. I don't think that's what was in there to begin with. That's probably, yeah. Okay. All right, so I will go into this snake pit. As I said, I have plenty of characters, well, two, that need speed, so this way. Okay, not that away. This away. I don't like to leave them behind because then if I have to go back into that room, they're all waiting for you. So, well, this does not seem to be the right way, but yeah, that was not right. Okay. What's up here? Yeah, we're gonna have to go back all the way to here and then this way, I guess. It seems counterintuitive. But, are there! Yay! Oh. Good night! Hello, Linky, and good night, Shayna. I hope you have good sleep. I will try to have a good rest of the stream. Hey, it's an Exalt token and a nearly useless shield. I don't feel like spending more time in here, so I'm going to head out. Move that into my backpack. Maybe I'll find a Godlands this time. I could have looked for treasure rooms to Did not feel like it right now. Hopefully, Shayna, we will, if you're still here, we will get to play games tomorrow. I do not need to go in Spider Den. I kind of do, because I got that Tinker's quest. I can do that after stream. Oh, it's here again. Yay! Oh, isn't that wonderful? Just been here. Oh, then I ran into a tree and shot it repeatedly. That was awesome. Well, at least I seem to be getting sort of close to the Godlands. And you dropped a T3 poison, which I do not need. Right. I thought I was getting close to the Godlands. Yeah, I'm noticing at least a few patches of that sort of area. Oh, I got quieted at some point, didn't I? Thank you for killing that Urgle. Doing your part to make this a better realm. One without Urgles. Yes, I'm definitely prejudiced against Urgles. You can't say I have no prejudices, because all Urgles are bad in my book. Okay, now I'm not seeing those little patches of dark ground, so I'm not sure if I went the wrong way or what the deal is. Right. Oh. Well, I'm getting at least right here. I don't know where you are. Oh, there you are. Okay. Well, I don't have to deal with that. But yes, you're right. Here is the Godlands. Finally. I'm really not interested in dealing with those, but I managed to actually miss the oh, okay. I would like it to be a little less busy here so that I can go into one of these. I'll go into this one, this Sprite World here. All right, this way. Really? Don't have to make it this hard. Nope, that's the wrong way. Ah. And nothing. Okay. Would you... Well... Oh my goodness! After the death I died. Well, that was interesting. Oh, well. Okie dokie. Well, that's... Yes. Yes. Type F in chat. What? Dead again? Yes, I'm dead again. Oh, man. I'm not sure how... Yeah. I was trying to be careful. I was, and then I died. Not careful enough, apparently. I don't like it when you die. Well, yes. Fortunately, it's just in-game, honey. I'm not dying for real. Phew, yeah. Yeah, because otherwise, if it was really me dying, then you'd just not like it. It wouldn't be a terrible thing, but you'd just be all, oh, well, Kevin died. That's too bad. That's what you'd say, right? I'm pretty sure she'd say more than that. Like, hecky darn, or, yes, you just type, if I had a heart attack while playing a game and died, you type F in chat. I didn't want to steal your loot, so I left you to kill that sprite god. I feel like it's my fault. It is not your fault. It is when my character dies, it is only my fault. The only way that I would blame somebody else is if I went AFK from while I was in the Nexus. If I went AFK while I was in the Nexus and somehow somebody managed to gate a monster in that killed me, then I would blame A, the programmers for allowing that to happen, and B, the person who gated the monster in. Because you're supposed to be safe in the Nexus. Monsters aren't supposed to go there. Kevin is my favorite person ever and is not allowed to die ever, even in games. It pains me. I am absolutely allowed to die in games, and it is, as I said, only my fault. I could have gone, well, I'm very close to dying. I should leave. But I thought I was okay. I was not. And I know that it's possible to die after the boss dies in that situation. But I thought I was safe. I was not. So, once again, my fault, not anybody else's fault. Totally my fault. When I die. Except in very unusual circumstances, which will hopefully never happen again. Though I didn't actually leave a character in the Nexus when somebody figured out how to get monsters into the Nexus, so I didn't die in that situation. But if I had, I would have absolutely blamed the developers and the person who figured out how to do that. That would not be entirely my fault, because you're not supposed to have any problems when you're in the Nexus. It's supposed to be safe. If anybody ever figures out how to do that again, I hope they don't. I hope they just let the developers know, hey, you've got yet another bug that allows you to do this thing. that you're not supposed to be able to do. So... Oh... Where is... Oh, okay. Come on. But it was very nice letting me, making sure that I would have Soulbound so that I would get the potion off of the Sprite God, and entirely my fault that I died. Could have backed out much earlier. I could have Nexused moments before I died. I did not do either of those things. So it is my fault. Okay, T65. Don't care. Yes, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time with this character on the road because he needs potions of speed and doesn't need to go into the Godlands to die. So... gonna pause here for a moment. Let my pet heal me. Yeah. I'm here for Snake. Where? Where? I don't know where you're going. Oh, there. Thank you. So I am absolutely and utterly allowed to die in games, and unfortunately for my wife, I will die in real life someday. I am not immortal. It's just gonna happen. Up? Yeah, let's go up. Come on. Well, that was the wrong direction, apparently. So we go down instead. And... back up again. And we are here. Yes, I need to just let everybody know that if I die, it is not their fault. They, even if they're Immortal Kevin would be cool. Even if they're adventuring with me, my death is my fault. In Realm of the Mad God. Obviously, in, like, tabletop role-playing games, if an assassin comes up behind my character and slits his throat, killing him, you know, that's his fault. He's to blame. Even if the assassin would probably say, well, you should have been paying more attention, or been more careful, or not demanded a full treasure share, or whatever. Then I wouldn't have to kill you. Yay. All right. Well, yeah, that's still the assassin's fault, not mine. So... but yes, in Realm of the Mad God, if I die, not anybody's fault but my own. All right, I will go into this hive. Because primarily I'm looking for speed for this character right now, but I could use Dex, obviously. No, nothing that I need. So for those of you keeping track, it's about 15 more minutes of this. And then move on to half an hour of getting over it with Bennett Foddy. You can thank Kazi Delayed R6, Amazulu Gaming, who is not here because she has gone to sleep, and Asian Chili for that half an hour of getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Yes, there will be a brief intermission. I will take a few minutes to stretch my legs, get some water, and do some setup. But yeah, people have blamed the people I've been adventuring with for me dying, and sometimes they blame the people that I'm not adventuring with because they weren't there for me dying. In neither case is it their fault. It is entirely my fault. I hope people understand that and aren't just joking when they say, oh, it was his fault because he went away. No, it was not. It was that person's fault because they were there and didn't save you by doing this particular thing. No, it was not. Hey, what did I get? I got a scepter. Well, that's not nothing. I don't need a scepter at the moment. Well, if I start another sorcerer, I will need a scepter, but I believe I have a good scepter in my vault. I'll have to check and see what it is that I'm going to be filling that empty character slot with now. But I really don't want anybody feeling guilty about the death of my character when it is up to me, and only me, to keep my character alive. All right. This way. Sometimes when I die, it's because of ignorance. Sometimes it's just not paying attention. But, yeah, always it's my fault, not some other person. Well, that was not the correct direction, apparently. Come on. Well, I got an egg. Don't really need yet another bee egg, but that's what I got. Yeah, I don't know what exactly the drop rate for dexterity potions in the hive is. It's not super low, so... And you can get things that are not dexterity potions, but are like the scepter or the orb, which are... No, you can get a dexterity potion in here. I've gotten them. Potion of dexterity. Hello, I like nuggets. Is your wizard still alive? Sadly, no. He is dead now. Linky did a clip of the death, so if you want to see the tragic stupidity of me getting lagged to death, you can see it. Oh. Anyway, there's a clip of it where I was in orange health. There were no enemies nearby. There was no shots in my vicinity. And then I was dead. So, yeah, that was awesome. Oh, and there's the dwarf miner again. Anyway, so yes, wizard dead. It was very sad, but hey, he gave me my first 5-star character. Oh, that much closer to getting yellow star. You ever do Dungeons and Godlands? I do, as a matter of fact. I assume, yeah, you mean Godlands Dungeons, yes. I do. But the way I usually have been doing it is I try to max speed first. Well, I mean, first I get to 20th level, then I max speed. Then dexterity, and so on. And speed, I really think that the lower highlands is the best place to get snake pits in. Because there are many lesser gods like that who will have a chance of dropping a snake pit. And it's just less dangerous than the Godlands. But once I'm going primarily for dexterity, I will go into the Godlands so I can look for sprite worlds. And for my wizard, I was actually looking for undead lairs to max wisdom. And of course, God kills to get attack and defense potions, or potions of attack and potions of defense. So, yes, Godlands is a place I go, and I do go into Godlands dungeons. But during this part of this character's life, I feel that... Are we near a desert? This is the most advantageous place to go. And yes, sometimes you can find a lot of Medusas in the Godlands and therefore have a higher chance of finding a snake pit. But other times I've gone into the Godlands and lots of gods, no Medusas. Or other times I've gone into the Godlands and there was just nothing. That's kind of frustrating. They're looking for something. Nothing. Probably the worst when it was... I found a whole lot of Leviathans once in the Godlands. I didn't want to mess with the Leviathans. I hate their shot patterns. Their movement pattern is pretty annoying as well, so... we prefer not to have to deal with them. Wow, that's an interesting bend in the road. How many hauls have you done? I have done 0 lost hauls. I had promised that if I got my wizard up to 6-8 and 2,000 base fame, I would duo Lost Halls with Linky. But alas, that will never happen now. It will have to be some other character that I get to 2,000 base fame and none of those things. And 6-8. Maybe this character, who knows? Because at that point, I obviously don't care if my character dies as much. He's achieved, or she's achieved, as much as they are going to. In that sort of sense. And I would feel comfortable at 6-8, having a shot at least of not dying. So, yeah, that's the reasoning behind that. I would probably go in with just tiered items, nothing untiered or special. Because once again, I wouldn't care about the bonuses that they would give me on death. Oh, we are at the same place. I'm going this direction this time. Linky, hurry up and get this man in the halls. Well, see, the thing is, even with Linky with me, I am confident that I could kill a character in the Lost Halls. I have looked at Lost Halls runs, group and solo, and I am not really that good. So... it would have to be a character that I would be fine with being done playing. They're a lot easier in person than on video. Well, I suppose that's possible. And I have noticed that a lot of it is just understanding the patterns. Okay. The shot patterns of the various enemies. So I think eventually I would understand them well enough after going in a few times that I would feel a little more confident. But right now, I do not feel confident. Wouldn't take Linky. He dies more than I stub my pinky toe. Well, He certainly doesn't die as much as I do. All right, I'm going in this snake pit. And this is going to be it for me for Realm of the Mad God for today. As soon as I finish this snake pit, I am going back to the Nexus. And yeah, this way. This way, I guess. Well, this seems to be the wrong way now, but I'm going on anyway. And then I will take a short break, and we will be back with Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, and maybe I'll make a little bit of progress today. Who knows? It's possible. He says not feeling like it's really going to happen, but it's not impossible. I don't think it is. Yeah, let's go this way. All right, this way. That was just a room of tiny snakes. And here we are, we have found her. Nobody should shoot at me. I'm not here. Whoop. Stop being invulnerable. Oh, ow. All right. And another one of those shields that I don't care about. Okay, thank you very much, Philip Bro. I appreciate the assistance. And as I said, I'm going to take a very brief break. I will be right back, and then we will have some getting over it frustration. Hi, I'm back. I'm back. Blinking at me. All right. I was not paying attention to that, so I have to mentally prepare for this. Yes. All right. Whoop, he says. Yeah. I think. No. What are you doing? All right. Oh, that was absolutely not what I wanted to do. All right. Then you do this. And then you fling yourself up. No, don't wedge yourself on the rock. No, come on. Oh, please. Well, that's almost what I wanted you to do. Why? No, why? Oh, please. Oh, yeah, keep wedging yourself there. That's useful. No. Whoa! No, please. Wah! No. Wah! No. Wah! Yeah. Wah! Okay, well. I didn't fall down all the way to the beginning again. What is this game called? This is called Getting... Oh, I should probably... I didn't do it. I didn't do something I should have done, which is... change the category. And I'm also going to change the title. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. It is a rage game. It is a game that is very frustrating. It is designed to be very frustrating. Oh. No. Oh, come on. No. I don't like going back before that shack. Oh. Because it's really hard to get past the shack. Anyway, so Bennett Foddy is the voiceover that you hear. That's his voice. And he talks about failure a lot because he specifically designed this game so that people would fail at it a lot. No. Oh!
And most oft where most it promises. And oft it hits where William Shakespeare.
Yep. Thanks. He has very many quotes about failure, and well, I almost made it up to the next spot. No, don't go over there. Getting underneath the rock is not useful. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, come on. No. It has a very difficult learning curve, but it's not actually impossible to do well in this game. Just very difficult. And failure is punished by being sent all the way back to well, that's not the beginning. There is an area before that ground area there. No. come on. God. Oh! But it's much harder to get sent back beyond this rock. Not impossible.
At the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous.
Shut up, Bennett.
Khalil Gibran.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that sort of pogo maneuver, if you can, oh, if you can get it right, if you can master it. Oh, come on. No. Yeah, that is a difficult spot right there. Getting up past that little shack. Really hard. Which is why I hate it when I fall down past that. But I seem to be getting better at this. I know it's hard to believe if this is the first time you watched me play this game. But I am. It took me a lot longer to get up to this part, and I have gotten past here. The first couple of times it took me a lot longer to get up to here. Oh, come on. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh. It's a little awkward, but you've clicked the mouse button 500 times now. I'm going to say you're gripping the mouse a little bit harder.
Shut up. You don't know. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, please don't. Please, no. I think I mentioned last time. I didn't do it last time. But yes, if you go up on the wrong side of that peak, you land back down here. That's a lot of progress to have go away. And I have no idea why he thinks I'm gripping the mouse too hard. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. No. Nope. Stop that. Lift and then fling. As I said, that little shack is really hard to get past. Oh. Ah. The pipe isn't very easy to get past either. But, so I have gotten, because I got to that girder area, I have now gotten further than I have ever gotten before. Oh, yeah, I'm just flailing right now. That's... Oh, come on. Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. All right. I hope everyone's enjoying this. And everybody who watches the VOD later, I hope you're enjoying it as well. Oh, come on. Oh. No, no, there. No, stop flailing around like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, no. Wah! No. So yeah, that was the first time I'd actually made it up to the girder. The last time I got just past here, I also flung myself over on the wrong side of the rock. But I think you almost have to be on the wrong side of the rock to get past the girder. Unfortunately. Oh. Come on. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't think... Well, I think it might be possible to push yourself up past the girder, but there's nothing to hook onto till you get to the top of that girder. This red thing, which way is it? It's sort of above me. That red thing is what I'm referring to as a girder. So... Oh, and I did it again.
This is the hour of lead, remembered if outlived, as freezing persons recollect the snow. First chill, then snow, then letting go. Emily Dickinson.
Oh, come on. If I ever get completely past that girder, I will be amazed. But I'm sure many people have felt that way about this game. It is a well-known rage game. And it's also a game that I've seen speed run in less than 2 minutes. No. What are you doing? Stop that. So yeah, what I need to do when I get up to that one peak, I need to get just past it, but then hook onto it so that I can fling myself back over in the direction of the girder. Well, that's not the right direction, and hey, the coffee cup is back there. Yeah, there's a coffee cup. I think we've seen it. Oh, if I fling myself over that rock in the wrong direction, I mean, at least it's easy to get past that rock. This is the first really hard part, this sort of area. Oh, come on. No. Whoa, that was wrong. No, I want to fling myself up, not back. Whoa. Whoa, stop pushing me back. Oh.
The pain in knowing this. The pain in knowing what more tears we've gained. But through all this, I feel your pain.
You know, Bennett, I bet you don't. And I don't think that Octavia Hawkins Richardson is feeling my pain right now. I mean, this isn't really painful, it's just frustrating. Okay, come on. Ah. Yeah, I mean, for the people who've been watching me do this before, I think they will say that I'm getting better. Still not good, but better. I get past... Oh... I mean, I'm going backwards a lot.
You're climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes.
Yes, I am, Mr. Foddy. Oh, come on. Ah, no. And yes, I do keep falling backwards, but that's what the game is designed to do to you. It's this where I can actually make it high enough to get to places that I've only been a few times. And whoa, no. Release there. Oh, my goodness, excuse me. But yeah, if I get knocked back before that rock that's over there, that I haven't gotten knocked back before, I will probably scream. And I know it's possible. There's a thing called, well, there's an area with a thing that's like a snake. And there's a sign that says specifically, do not ride the snake. If you ride the snake, you get knocked back to the very, very beginning of the game. Oh. So there's a speedrun category called Snake, where you do that on purpose. I think you'd have to be a masochist to run this game. Oh. And do that. Oh, come on. No. Oh, come on. Oh. Well. No, I don't want to be under the rock. Be next to the rock. What I wonder is, where is all this water coming from that's slopping out of the metal kettle that he's in? Yeah. See, that's the kind of thing you're supposed to do. But then, once you've pogoed like that, you're supposed to then be able to move your hammer into position so that you can... Oh my goodness. No. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not very good. I'm pretty good at getting past that ore to the tree branch, but if I am a little further than that... No, stop it. It's more difficult for me. Just that little rock that's past the ore is... It's not easy. And of course... Oh, come on. Oh, We're flinging myself off the ore, actually. Oh!
The mountain seems no more a soulless thing. It has a shape of ancient fear, and darkness, and the winds of chaos born, amid the lordless heavens thundering. Present, crouched, enormous and austere.
Oh, no.
George Sterling.
All right. Oh, no. Let go. Yeah, pull yourself down, because I want you to have your hammer here. And then fling yourself. Oh, not backwards. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Well, I haven't started swearing a lot yet. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Yeah. Nope. Yes, like... Oh! Ah! Well, I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. Oh, no. Yeah, I always say things like, I think I'm getting better at such and such in this game, and then I prove that I am not. Oh, come on. Yeah, no. No, stop it. There. Yes. Yes, like that. Need to, and then... except I don't want to be here. Aha, yes. So then... No. What are you doing with that hammer? No. Oh, yeah, great. Wah! Of course. Quit throwing yourself backwards off that rock. Well, I properly performed a pogo. But I'm up on this rock, which I believe I just mentioned I don't want to be. Okay, well, relax your arms. Relax your arms more. I do not want to fling myself off that extra branch there. I want to fling myself off of this. Yes, and now... Oh, that's bad. Well... There is nothing in Realm of the Mad God that can frustrate me as much as this game. As just about everything in this game frustrates me. Oh, come on. Am I ever going to get past the little shack again? I don't know. So yes, it's possible to speedrun this game in under 2 minutes. Oh. And a bot has done it in under a minute. So you take all of the most perfect movements ever achieved in this game all together, everything done just perfectly right, you could get all the way to the end, which I have nowhere near gotten toward. I mean, I am way far away from the end. And that girder is not even close to the end. That girder, which I still don't know that I will ever get past. All right. Oh, please stop doing that. No. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. No. No. I love it when it does things while I'm not touching the mouse. It's like, no, what are you doing? Well, obviously you're doing things to frustrate me. As designed by the guy who designed the game. Oh! Yeah, great. Get on that rock and then not be able to do anything. 'Cause that's not what you want. Sitting on the rock is wrong. You need to just merely hook the rock with your hammer, like that, but fling yourself up and then grab the ore above it. No. Yes, flinging yourself onto the rock is useless. Nope. Oh. All right. Okay. That is sort of what I kind of want to do. Be there. And then, oh, no, no, no. What are you doing? Stop that. Oh my. Oh. I'll never get past the shack again. That's what I think. I mean, not seriously, but I seem to be spending a lot of time on the ground here. Now, position your hammer so that you don't get caught on the ore, and then fling yourself up, up, not to there. All right, no. Good. Now, push yourself up slightly and rotate over to there. Yes, because then you're going to see if you can fling yourself up past the shack. No, down, down. No. Yes, like that. And then, there. Okay. Past the shack again, which, yes, there was a chance I would never do that ever again, but now I have, so now I have to deal with this stupid pipe area. And I think it's best to actually fling yourself off of that rock, not, oh, not the car, or whatever that is. I think it's a car. But I got here, so back to here. Yay! I'm all the way back to here. Let's just all celebrate that, okay? I've been past here multiple times just today. Fell to the ground every single time. Eventually. But we're here. No, don't do that. Yes, like this. Oh, come on. Oh, well, at least I didn't fall past the shack this time. Oh, wow. No, no, no. No, stop that. All right. Come on. No. I'm just going to flail here for a little bit. Oh, stop pushing yourself back. Oh, nah.
I'm followed by a dog called Ego. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Well, no. No. Oh. No. So yes, the rock that sticks out a little further there is difficult to get past, especially if you're launching off the rock that sticks out not quite so much. So the rock that I'm pointing at right now, it's difficult to get past the rock that rock up there if you are launching off of this rock. The angle is bad. Oh. It's not easy to launch far enough off of the rock that I'm sitting on, unfortunately, to get up past that rock. So I think I can launch off of this rock and get up past there and make it. Oh, I am. Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna let you be.
Thanks. Thank you, Bennett. Shut up. Oh, I could have grabbed the pipe and I didn't. Oh, man. All right. So. Ah. No. That's not easy. That launch off the pipe to get up to here and then getting your hammer into position isn't an easy thing to do. Oh. Yes. I want my hammer to be here. I want to extend my arms and then do that. Oh, yes. Quit flailing. All right, remember to take breaks often. Your hands need to serve you more in life than flinging a man in a cauldron up a cliff. Well, thank you. I'm only doing this for half an hour, though. That is what I have said. And I am about 20 minutes in. So I have it's a channel point redeem, which I max out at 3 redeems per stream now. I started with just 1, but that didn't seem to really be enough frustration. So I upped it to 3, and half an hour of this is definitely enough for me. Yeah, every time I get up here, I fail by going up over that peak there and landing all the way back on the ground. So it's very disappointing. What I need to do is get my hammer on this side once I get over the peak so I can fling myself up past that red girder there. How are you doing on Realm? So not especially good. I've been dying a lot lately. My wizard is dead. The huntress that I had is dead, and the sorcerer that I was running is dead as well. So yeah, not especially good. But on the other hand, when the wizard died, it was my first 5-star character, so that's pretty good. So yes. But dying 3 times in 2 days is nowhere near as frustrating as 10 minutes of this game. This game is far more frustrating. All right, now, I don't think it's possible to fling yourself from here up past the girder or up far enough on the girder so you can scramble up the girder and get to the part where you can actually hook onto it. I think it's not possible to reach it from here and hook, unfortunately. It might be possible. Wait, you dead? Yes, the wizard is dead. I think you need to latch onto the limestone. So my thought on this is that this peak here, I need to be on the other side, but with my hammer head on this side, and then fling myself in this direction so that I can get up to the edge of that girder.
You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Yeah, shut up, Bennett. I thought you said you were going to leave me alone for a while. Unfortunately, if you don't get your hammer onto this side, your hammerhead onto this side, and you're on the other side, you will fall all the way back to the ground. So, that's the problem, is to be able to get to the other side, but hook this peak, because I don't think I can push off from here and get far enough to actually be able to get up that girder. You have to get up to the edge of the girder, the top edge of the girder, or you can't hook. It is possible to keep moving up the girder. Excuse me. But you have to continuously like churn your way up, and that's not easy. Yeah. And then somebody blamed Linky, and it was not Linky's fault. It was entirely my fault for not paying attention to the environment enough to notice how bad the lag was. It really was another lag kill, but if I'd been paying enough attention, I would have gone, you know, this lag is really bad. I will die unless I get out of here. And yes, I am stalling because no matter what Bennett said, I have not really gotten past that girder yet. So, oh man, oh, whoa. Well, I mean, I got up to the girder this time. So that's not bad. Oh, come on. Quit flailing around like that. I'm not telling you to do it. Yes, there's the clip. Showing the amazing lag I was dealing with. Oh, come on. Quit pushing yourself backwards. Oh, no, stop that. No. Ka! No, no, I do not want this. Slide back down, dude. Yeah, great. Now, extend your freaking arms. Why does he never want to extend his arms? I do not want you to be hooked onto this rock. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. No. Oh, come on. You can fling yourself up there. You've done it. Whoop. No. No, up. Up and over. You watched it? Yeah. No, there does not need to be any support ticket about my death. I'm pretty sure they know what lag is. But yes, that is a bullshit death. I felt because I moved away. There were no enemies, there were no shots near me. I was in orange health, so I should have been fine. My pet was healing me, and then I died. I just went immediately to death. So it must have been some of the earlier shots that actually killed me. And you could see the lag happening. It was terrible. I mean, with the environment going in and out. But yeah. So anyway, that happened. No. Oh, please. You were supposed to hook your hammer onto that rock like that. Yes. No. No. Not fall back down again. Oh. Nothing hit me. You're right. Nothing hit me. Nothing was there. It had hit me obviously like 2 seconds earlier. Whatever it was that killed me. You could see my expression, how amazed I was that there was nothing to kill me and I died. I should have been safe. Whoa. No, that's not exactly what Oh my goodness. I got past the girder, guys. I got past the girder. I got to the chimney. Unfortunately, this is not an easy spot. So you can see this is a chimney that I have to climb. And I've watched people speed run it. As I said, and I don't know how they do this. I do not know how they get up this stupid chimney. I can start because there's this. Which way is it? Is it this way? I can never remember which way it is. Anyway, there's a rock next to my character that I can start by flinging myself up the chimney. But there's nothing. Well, I mean, maybe I can hook onto that light up there? I'm not sure, but there's not a lot in that chimney to hold on to. Oh, wow. No. Stop it. See, he wants to keep his arms extended at just the wrong angle. No, come on. Get up the darn rock. Come on. Yes. No. Oh, please. Stop flinging yourself. Oh my God. Well, it's all right, Kevin. We all have unfair deaths. Part of the game is dying, and sometimes it's just your time. Yes. So that's half an hour. Amazingly enough. I made progress. I got up to the chimney area. But then I managed to fling myself over that peak down onto the ground again. Thank you, everybody who has been here. Thank you very much. I am going to see if there's somebody that we can do a Twitch raid on. Let's see if anybody is here. Let's see. Okay, Twisted Tessa is playing some Destiny 2. So I hope you will all come along with me on a raid. Yeah, I am not planning on streaming tomorrow. There's always the possibility that I'll go nuts and do it. So I will see everybody on Saturday. And if you have enjoyed this stream and you are not yet following me on Twitch, please give me a follow if you're watching this later after I've uploaded it to YouTube and you enjoyed it. Click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like it. If you didn't like it on YouTube, click the dislike button. But either way, if you're watching it on YouTube, please leave a comment letting me know what you did or did not like about it. See you all on Saturday. And we are going to go on a raid. Whoops, that's an invalid username. Let me actually spell her name right. There. So, yes, in 9, 8, and etc., we will be raiding Tessa.
Good job, Elfie.
Here we go.
Yeah, sorry, Alfie. Sorry, Alfie. Can't deal with that.
Yeah, you're supposed to be using